Namaste, Jai Bharat. Iran was a very advanced society once upon a time. They had advanced literature. They had a civilization. They had a system of government. They made definite gains in art and architecture, etc. That's once upon a time, before the Islamization of Iran. There were Hindu kings, Darius I, II, etc. They were ruling Iran once upon a time. Now, the things are quite different in Iran. Now, Iran is under radical Islam's rule, where the authority wants to be an authority of Islam. There can't be an authority of Islam totally because Saudi is a Sunni head, but at least Iran wants to be the Shia head. This had been the pattern of the Khomeini kinds of regime that was following in the past. And now the United States is directly attacking the Hootis. And the Houthis are proxy outfit of Iran. What other name I should? You can't call them as army or navy precisely, but it's a kind of proxy outfit. Terrorist should be a better word. Iran had the proxy outfit of Hamas. Iran had a proxy outfit of Hezbollah, and Iran also had interest in nuclear arsenal. Now, this is the situation in Iran. Now, where the US is attacking Houthis, and Houthis are sponsored by Iran, someone should put the sense in Iranian authorities' mind that you should stop this. But that's not likely. It's not likely that they listen. If the Iranians are lucky, there could be a regime change where the people of Iran would go back to civilization once more. They already had a civilization, which were destroyed by Islamization, which had gone into radical kind of Islam, which has gone into this kind of proxy output maintenance, and all the resources were spent on this mostly. And situation in Iranian houses are not very good. They have problems. They have poverty. They have problems for cooking gas, and the problems, the normal kinds of poverty problem they have. This is the situation in Iran. Now, the Russians used to be having the soft corner with Iran. We're giving them the erstwhile Soviet Union kind of weapons and support, and Iran should listen to Russia if they speak. We, Bharat, also have good relations with Iran. To some extent, they should also listen to us, because they depend on us more than what we depend on them. And we have some kind of trade understanding relations, the Chabahar port and etc. People can have good relations with this Iran. The people of Iran, that's the point. If the people of Iran are left out, other than through this radical Islamic regime, they should be one of the best people in the world, and they will have excellent relations with Israel. They had relations, good relations with Israel in the past. It's only because of this radicalism the whole thing went topsy-turvy. But then now, US is directly attacking the Houthis. Houthis are the latest terrorist outfit, sponsored proxy of Iran, like the Hamas proxy of Iran. And the Hamas is almost destroyed, with the last people still holding against the entire world, I would say, not simply against Israel, holding against. And they're very deceitful. These people are mostly deceitful, and they obtain a sanction from their religious authority as taqiyya, which is being deceitful. So Hamas says, they will do, they say, and they don't do. Precisely this is what Pakistan says. They say things and they don't do things. And oftentimes they speak one thing and do exactly opposite of that. We find it with China also doing this in the past also. Though China has nothing to do with radical Islam, but the similar characters we find. World knows it. World get things demonstrated in front of them. So the point is, now US is attacking Houthis, and that should see the end of Houthis. And Hamas, this attack from Israel on Hamas again, that should also see the end of Hamas. And Hezbollah, they are not out in the picture as on now. So it should be possible for the world to request in capital letters and quote unquote Iran to go for democratic regime. Should go for civilizational means. Because the people of Iran deserves it. They have been suffering. They have been suffering for a long time under the communist regime, and nobody knows what is he up to, keeping the people in poverty, utter poverty. And there were reactions against the regime time and again, which were brutally suppressed. And they still think the religious law can take them. And I don't think that's going to be lasting for a long time. Let's see, let's hope for the better days of Iran. They should go back to civilizational means, and this proxy story should end. And I don't think the terrorist outfits would completely become cease to exist, completely cease to exist. I don't think, but then their presence and authority should definitely cease to exist. But they will continue, given an opportunity, they can again come up with mushrooms, and will again someone else to smother them. So we should meet again with some other thought. Until then, it's Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Shri Ram.